What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So guys, it's December. You guys know what that means. A new DLC is coming very soon to GTA Online, and today Rockstar dropped a first Newswire article about this DLC. So that means we have some new information, and of course right now I'm gonna tell you guys what that information is. So first up, Rockstar mentions that we have completed the heist challenge and that we actually collected $4 trillion by doing heists. So if you don't know what the heist challenge is, it's basically a challenge that Rockstar gave us, I think, 1 or 2 weeks ago. And the challenge is that as a community, we had to collect or steal $2 trillion by doing heists. Now, if you remember, last year they did the same, then it was $100 billion, so right now it's actually 20 times more, and if we completed the challenge, we would get a free car as part of the next DLC. So like I said, we did 4 trillion instead of 2 trillion, so with the next DLC, we will receive the D-Class Tahoma Coupe for free. So if it's the same as last year, you didn't actually have to participate in the event, so just everyone can get it. And it will be available for a limited time, so probably a couple of weeks during the month of December. Now, just like the previous update, this update will also have a lot of improvements to GTA Online that were requested by the community. So a first thing that will be part of the upcoming DLC is that there will be an option in the interaction menu where you can actually select which contacts that you want to display in your phone. So right now you guys know that in your phone you have a lot of contacts, and when you are searching, for example, for your mechanic, it's not so easy. So with the new DLC there will be an option in the interaction menu where you can actually select the contacts that you want to appear on your phone, so it will be a lot easier to find the people that you actually call, and the people that you don't call, you can just leave them out. Another thing that will be added is launching sale missions for your businesses from the Terabyte. So this was also something that was highly requested. From your Terabyte, you can manage your businesses, you can resupply them, but you cannot actually start sale missions. So with the next update, this will also be available. Another thing is that the casino story missions will now be available to play solo. So before, you needed at least 2 people. After the next DLC, you could also do it on your own, which is of course also a nice thing. Then for the people on PS5 and Xbox Series X, be careful, only X, not S. Ray traced reflections will be added as part of the fidelity mode in the graphics settings. So for the Xbox Series S, I don't think this is an option, the fidelity mode. So for them, it will not be available. And for the people on last gen PS4 and Xbox One, it will also not be available. But to be honest, I don't think that's that big of an issue. Other things that will change is that new vehicles that you just bought will arrive in your garage faster. Also, some of the custom weaponized vehicles will be available in races, but of course the weapons will be disabled. Bicycles will be added to the list of vehicles that can be requested from your personal garage when calling the mechanic. So right now, if you have bicycles in your garage and you call the mechanic, you don't see it on the list, but this will be available after the upcoming DLC as well. For people on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, you no longer have to complete the intro race for how special works. So right now, before completing the race, you can already upgrade your vehicle to HSW. Then I think the most important thing in this newswire, so guys, listen carefully. Completing vehicle cargo sale missions in public sessions will award a high demand bonus. So for vehicle cargo, before this was not the case. You didn't get a bonus of 2% if you sell in a lobby with other people. Smuggler sale missions will be permanently tripled, guys. Yes, you heard it well. The hangar sale missions will be permanently tripled. And this is something that I think a lot of GTA YouTubers have been saying. Everyone has been requesting. So finally, they're gonna do it. And maybe after this, the business will be finally worth the grind that it is, because it's a really hard grind, and before this it didn't pay well. It just paid very bad, and I think everyone just said ignore the hangar, just use it as a storage for your aircraft, but the business part is absolute shit. So permanently tripled is definitely what it needed, maybe even more. We will see about that. Then they also talk about shark cards being increased, but to be honest, I don't care about this because you guys shouldn't buy shark cards. Just grind, play the game. If you buy, then it kind of ruins the purpose of the game in my opinion. So I will not talk about it, but I will leave the link to the newswire in the description if you want to check it out. About the actual content of the DLC, so for example a heist, a new business, new missions, they don't mention a lot. They just say it's a massive multi-part update, so kind of like the previous summer update, you could say maybe. It will feature familiar faces, so this is something that we hear I think every DLC, and also a new troop of entrepreneurial misfits on a mission to expand the minds of the citizens of Los Santos. So I don't think we have expanded the minds of the citizens enough yet, so we have to expand it even more. So I don't know what this means, actually it could be anything to be honest. But they also mentioned that there will be a fleet of new vehicles, just like always, that's always good of course. World events, so this is probably free mode events I would assume. Contact missions and more. So multi-part, this is what they mean by multi-part, so free mode events, vehicles, contact missions, familiar faces, maybe a new heist, maybe a new business. We don't know. There have been some rumors about a acid lab or something like this, I think, and also the rapper Dax featuring in the new DLC, but none of this has been actually confirmed by Rockstar, I think, but we will see. So the DLC, they don't give a release date, but they say it's coming very soon. So it's coming in the month of December. They say later this year, and this is the last month of the year, obviously. So we will have more information very soon. So if you want to know more about that, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I always make sure that you guys are up to date. That was it, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the Discord in the description, and peace out, you guys.